Oh, yeah.
Hello, hey, it's Monday, January the 12th, 2026, if you can believe it. I'm still John Evans, and you're on the Small Town Network.
Yeah, I'm Scott Wilk, and welcome to Community News, the first one of the year. I skipped a slide. There it is. Community News, you're there. Gosh, I can't think how many years we've been doing this. It's been about 3 at least.
At least 3.
Possibly 4, because I think Aaron Summerall was a freshman when we started this, and he's in college now. So, but welcome. These winter shows are very short, so I'd like to take the first episode of the year to kind of tell you about what we are, because a lot of people don't know, and it's hard to believe that there's still people out there in the city where we'll go out and say, hey, we do the Small Town Network Community News. I never heard of it.
Yeah.
So what we do, the long story is we had an antique store, Wilk's Antiques, and everything was going great, and we probably visited with lots of you. This was like Antique Store Row. We had You Say Tomato across the street. Live and Let Live was there. Bill Wright has his stuff down there. There was A&E Mercantile, like so much stuff. COVID happened, and we kind of got out of all that.
Yeah.
And we got out at a good time because just now, finally, the economy is getting back to where people can afford to buy extra things. But people weren't going to buy a 100-year-old dresser and all that kind of stuff. So we got out of that. I took a regular job, which I'm still working regular jobs. But we started this. And the reason we started Community News and the Small Town Network was as a way to communicate and get information out to people locally. I worked at WVLT. It's no super secret. But even there, the TV stations, the radio stations, we don't have a local-based one, and they won't come out here unless it's something really big, because it's far. Believe me, I know I do that drive almost on the daily. So what we did is we created a place to get people's information together. The cool thing is we don't charge a thing. This has become a completely public service that we do. We've all invested. John's invested in this. I've invested in this. Even Howard invested in this. We've had one paid commercial, Goodfellas Bar and Grill.
Okay.
Bless their hearts. And before their contract was up, they were out of business.
Yep.
So after that, we decided not to do. Everything's free. If you have an event, you can get it on here free. If you want a
yard sale,
anything. If you with a school, we want to share your information with the community, and it's just an easy way where people can log on, find out local information.
If you've got a business, let us help tell people about it.
Yeah, we got local business shout outs, and we are looking for new ones, and it's very easy. It's free. In fact, we've got the Sweet Serene Spa. They have a special deal only for Small Town Network viewers, so we got that coming up. But so it's free. Churches, anything. If you've got an event, no event's too big or too small, we'd love to share it. If you're a local business, we know how hard it is to get started. And even if you're a local business that's been around forever, you're open to this as well. It's free. Send us your info, shoot us a message, and we would love to do that for you.
The absolute truth is, when you start a business, and a lot of people out there that have never done that, they think that all you got to do is hang up a sign and open the door, and people are going to flock in.
Yeah.
The hardest thing in the world is to tell people where you are and what you do, and there are people I went to high school with. I've been on that corner or off the corner there for almost 20 years now, or more, wow. And there's still people I went to high school with that don't know what I do. So it's hard to get the word out.
Yeah, especially in these small towns. So that's why we've created the Small Town Network. So welcome. That's our first of the year. We'll never go over that again until maybe next year. But welcome. And again, if you're a new business, old business, if you want to get the word out for anything, shoot us a message. We'll tell you at the end of the program how to do that. Obviously, we're filmed here at Wilk Production Studios. We've expanded. Something I wanted to share with you guys is we've moved the time for it. But Real Estate Live is a brand new live show that we do. We used to do this one live, but we started taping it because we'd mess up and we'd have to redo it. But now we tape them and we never ever redo them really because we're awesome. But Real Estate Live, we're moving it. Obviously, we started it out on Fridays at noon, which is really the only time I had available to do the show. So I appreciate Kathy Mae Martin at Coldwell Banker, Jim Henry and Associates for doing it on Friday. But now it's a new year. We did the program, a few episodes at noon, but now we're moving to prime time. Starting this Thursday, we will be at 7 p.m. A lot more people at home during that time, more people on their phones. So you got to make sure you like Coldwell Banker, Jim Henry and Associates page. It's broadcast on their page and on YouTube. Of course, we'll share it on this page as well. But for your comments and all that stuff to be seen live, you got to get on the Coldwell page and check that out. So check us out this Thursday, 7 p.m., Real Estate Live. And don't forget, go like Coldwell Banker, Jim Henry and Associates.
I tell you what, if you've ever bought or sold a house, which most people have or are aspiring to it, it's good to know about it before you go in there, because it's a big, hairy deal.
Yeah, and there'll be different topics every week. It doesn't matter if the topic relates to your question. You can still call in and ask your question because there are experts available. So check that out. And if you're looking to start a podcast or something like that, hey, shoot us a message, because we do that. We do drone photography. We do all kinds of stuff. So check us out at Wilk Production Studios. But now, we have things to do. We have our featured animals from Roane County Animal Shelter. We got school news from Rockwood High School, and then other interests, which is things to do in the upcoming weeks. But we kick it off with our first one, which is brought to you by none other than Mr. John Evans and Evans Financial for things to do.
Things to do, and going on the theme of, hey, who knows what you do where you're at. I'm there across from the park. What used to be a park still is part of a park. But primarily do investments for folks, things that you're probably getting statements from an old 401k or an annuity you bought with a bank, and you've been getting those statements for years and you've not talked to anybody about them. Being independent on that front, using Osaic as my broker-dealer, can probably handle it for you. We've got selling agreements with just about everybody out there, and so we can just move it over and get your advice here, and we'll review it, make sure it's still going to work the way you want it to work, but there may be some better things out there for you, because if you can imagine, everything in the world has changed over the past 10 or 15 years, and there's a lot of other things you can do now that you couldn't do before. And even the ones you could do before have changed kind of in flavor and got some more bells and whistles, or even slim them down to take some of those things off if they're not working. So it's time for a good review. Come see me and we'll get that done.
Yeah, there's John's info. Go see him right just around the corner from Wilk Production Studios and right across from the park. So things to do, and this is things to do this week. Starting today, or tomorrow, I'm sorry.
They've been doing this for a while, open and ride at Roane State. If you got a horse, you can go in there and use the facilities and ride your horse. Costs you $5 a person, $5 a horse, which is very cheap.
Yeah.
And you get to ride for a while, and hey, you can go out there and watch it.
Yeah. Contact Jeremiah Johnson at the number at the bottom to sign up, and then they be jamming.
They're always jamming at the Bradbury Community Club from 6 to 10 on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
And so any questions, for that same $2 you can get in. If you're learning to play an instrument, or if you're very good, you can sit in with a group.
Yeah.
They're very friendly, so learn a bit or just add to their sound.
Yeah, very awesome. And this is the continuation from last year by the Roane County UT extension.
And now we're learning about pigs.
That's right, pigs.
But they're all over the county at different times and places, but we're learning about pigs here at the Rockwood Public Library from 1 to 2.
Yeah, and if you miss pigs on the 13th, they're doing it again on the 27th, but we'll tell you about that as we get closer. And then there's the other locations and times, Harriman and Oliver Springs, so don't miss that. Hey, this is very important, I think, this time of year. We talk about it. If you drive through Rockwood, you've seen these folks, but I think it's very important this time of year.
Yeah, if you've got... if you need something, stop and see what they got.
Exactly.
But if you've got something you don't need, this is a time when people are sitting out there cold. So if you get an extra blanket, you got a coat, especially kids' clothes. If you've got a kid that outgrew a good coat and you want to do something good with it, this is a good place for it. So stop in and see them, and they're over there on Tuesdays from 10 to 1.
Yeah, tell them you heard about it here on Small Town Network, and give them a honk if you don't stop. They love that. Rockwood Library is killing it. There's actually 2 programs on the same day.
Yep, senior education, which we need it. You don't get out of high school or get out of college or get out of grad school, and now you know everything for the rest of your life. There are things kind of creep in, and new things, and there's new health things, there's new Computer things. Geez, there's a whole bunch of stuff out there that we don't know. It's good to stay abreast of the new information. So get over to Rockwood Public Library.
Yeah, that's at 12:30 p.m. And then later that night, 4 to 5.
We all did this too, literacy classes. And, you know, we're in Rockwood. You get out of high school, you may need this still. But adult literacy, you can really learn to read, will change your brain and change the way you look at things. And if you know how to read, get out there and read. I mean, it expands your mind and makes you a better person, and it'll make you a better employee and make you easier to hire and get a good job.
Yeah, for sure. And then Kingston's Library has got a cool event.
Story time for the kids every Wednesday, 10:30 to 12.
Yeah, and that's awesome. And then our good faithful worshipers just down the street.
Yeah, over at the First Presbyterian Church across from middle school, they have every Wednesday, they have an adult Bible study hour. And on Sunday school, starts on Sunday, of course, at 10 a.m. Sunday worship service at 11. Wednesday Bible study program, of course, we talked about at 7. The Women's Association meets the second Thursday at 6:30, and the Love Kitchen Meal and Fellowship is every second and fourth Saturdays at 4.
Yeah, and then Thursdays at the Rockwood Library.
Story time at the Rockwood Public Library on Thursday at 10:30 a.m.
Yeah, and then this is cool. If you're looking for a job, this is a good one.
Yeah, Roane State Community College Nursing Job Fair, and they got a really good nursing program there at Roane State. So if you're looking for a job in the health field that pays well, a client of mine came in. She had paused her job for a while. She was a respiratory therapist, and I said, "Well, you know, eventually you're gonna need to get back to work." She said, "I know, but I can go back to work whenever I want, wherever I want."
Yeah.
And it was true. She called me. She said, "I've decided to go back to work," and I said, "Well, where are you looking?" She said, "No, I already got one."
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And so they need you.
Yeah. As you know, like UT Hospital's growing. They've got a brand new ER department, and they're hiring for that. So there's tons of jobs out there. So get the O'Brien Theater on Thursday. That's on Friday, and check that out. And then Saturday.
Yeah, Oak Ridge Winters Farmers Market on Jackson Square, and that's on the 17th from 9 a.m. to 1.
Yeah, that'll be every Saturday. Frozen vegetables.
Right now, it's going to get cold this week.
Oh, yeah.
It might snow Wednesday.
That's what they say. I don't know.
I don't believe it.
I don't either. But you never. Every time I don't believe it, that's when there's a blizzard.
Yeah. But roping for the ribbon at Roane State Community College on the 17th.
Yeah. And
it's in the indoor arena, and it's free to watch.
Yeah, Saturday. And then they got new times. I don't know if they've updated the times, but there's new times.
Yep. The same Bradbury Community Center where they have the jamming on Tuesdays. Every now and then, like once a month, they have a stage show. It's where they get the best of the bands up. You can go in and watch that from 7 to 10 p.m. for $3.
Yeah, all right. We got 7 minutes to make it to Instagram. I'll try to rush through a little more. This weekend, come see us. Matt Cordell live in concert at Etowah. It benefits the Etowah Christmas for Kids, done by the Etowah Police Department. It's going to be awesome. He's doing his Elvis. I think he's going to do the entire Aloha special, and I've seen him do that a couple times, and it is awesome. So come see us on Saturday, and there are still some tickets available. And then also this Saturday,
at Cofer's Garage, you got Rev 5.
Yeah.
They're going to be there at 7:15.
Yeah, they're going to rock your soul. So check that out. $10 for tickets. Also on Saturday.
I forgot what that stands for.
CBM?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I've been there at Camp Ozone. It's beautiful. We contemplated getting Tom to go to this.
Oh, yeah.
We love the people there. We love the site. It's a beautiful site.
Is it something Bible Ministries?
Yeah. So it's worthwhile doing. We've got some other things coming up this weekend where you can't do it, but we're going to be on the lookout for the next event they have because it would be really good for Tom to go.
Yeah, so go to campozone.org and sign up for that. You do need to sign up ahead of time.
Yeah.
That wraps up the things to do this week. Now we head into my favorite segment, which is Roane County Animal Shelter, brought to you by the Gallagher Suite Serene, 2305 North Gateway Ave. Now, we had a sale that he was offering for all customers, and it was a discount for new clients. I talked to him yesterday, and he actually is going to allow us to continue. So if you call him and say you heard about it here on the Small Town Network, you will get a new client discount as well. Until February 28th, you have the Serene 45-minute self-care reset session. That's only $40 and an hour for $55. Again, tell him you heard about it on Small Town Network to get that discount. There's his hours. There's the website. Book now. You can call that phone number, and we appreciate them. And also another local business shout out, the Ma and Pa's Kettle out in Oliver Springs. There's the goods, and if you go out there, send us a picture, tag it on the page. We would love to see it.
Tell us about it. Tell me how good that looks like a chicken fried steak
we're going to have to get out there and check that out. But tell them you heard about it here on Small Town Network. Roane County Animal Shelter, here we go. Featured animals.
Danny Boy and Millie.
Yes, oh Danny Boy.
Roscoe Max Jr. Baxter.
Yeah, and that's them on the right too. There's numerous pictures. Those are all hound mixes, but those are available.
Got Rusty and Star-Lord.
Yes.
Willie and Xena.
Cute.
Little Warrior Princess.
Cute.
Midnight and Andy.
Yes.
Bantam and Blackie.
Mm-hmm. And wrapping it up,
Waffles.
With Waffles. Yeah, their prices are ridiculous. Those prices are so ridiculous. Please go in there and pay more than that, because it takes them way more than that to take care of these animals. They also accept like dish detergent, paper towels, non-clumping cat litter, dry dog or cat food, these pans, all that stuff you can ship right to them from Amazon, but we appreciate them. And if you go, tell them you heard about it here as well. School news, which is brought to you by Six Little Teacups. We call it Way South Kingston in Chattanooga. And she's got custom sweets. You can have special orders, cupcakes, cakes, wedding cakes, birthday cakes, you name it. Check her out. She's expanded. She's got a huge spot. They do birthday parties and all that stuff. Again, school news. We are a part of Rockwood's curriculum. There's Mrs. Clement's journalism class. And for the rest of this year, I've committed to dedicate this section to Mrs. Clements because this section wouldn't be anything without her. No. They still need help. I saw they're posting it still. The sousaphones.
They still need Dr. Sousaphones. Their goal is to purchase 2, and they cost between $4 and $10 grand a piece.
Yow!
And what would our band be without a sousaphone?
That's exactly right.
If you don't pay up, we will find out.
That's right. Dual enrollment is important this Thursday at 5:15. If you're a dual enrollment student, you need to go to the online orientation. Congratulations to Mrs. Sword. She's actually December's Teacher of the Month, but since we weren't here, I wanted to share it. Mrs. Sword's also a huge part of why we're a part of Rockwood High School. We appreciate her. You can also get their Tiger Talk podcast on Spotify. And that's the journalism kids as well. They stay busy. All right. Yeah. Other interests. I got 3 minutes to get through it. Brought to you by the Potato Hut.
We're going to go fast. Potato Hut right across the street from Wilk Production Studio. Really. Yeah. Right on the corner of Rockwood Street and Front Street. And they got a little bit of everything. They got taters, of course. It's in the name. But they have weekly specials and daily specials. And now with this cold weather, they've got indoor seating as well. So you can go in there and eat in comfort. So stop in and give them a shot. And I think they got some new menu and items, and they're going to be doing catering and all stuff like that. They probably already doing catering, so give them a holler for that. Sleeveless Mo's, great bunch of guys. They come to your house. That's a partial list of what they do. If you need anything, I couldn't suggest anybody higher than these guys. They're really good at what they do. They're really reasonable, and they'll give you an estimate, and they'll tell you exactly what it's going to cost you, so give them a call. Yeah, and then that takes care of the outside. Made Happy Cleaning Service takes care of the inside, residential deep cleaning, and more. Give them a call or message them on Facebook. All right, the 23rd. Thunderbird tribute to ZZ Top at the Princess Theater in Heaven. Yeah, the 24th. We got for arts and crafts and sports. Their craft fair, I got through that. I finally read that. But it's on the 4th Saturday of each month. Yeah, and then on the 6th, we got Youth Buck Club at Rockwood Public Library, 4:30 to 6. And then on the 14th, Valentine's Day Dance. And that, actually, I got something I got to say in a minute, but go ahead. But they got to have steak dinner and everything. Yeah, we're not going to make it, so it don't matter. Okay. Yeah, we're not. Sorry. You want to talk about that? No. I was going to say, go ahead. We'll catch it at the end. Okay. If we remember it. Run for the Rescue 5 and 1K runs at Spring City Nature Park. Yeah, that supports the Roane County Animal Shelter, which is awesome. That wraps up things to do this week. What was your thing? Our thing is, both of us this week have wives that are having birthdays.
I know, that's crazy.
Yeah, and my wife's birthday's on the 14th. Yours is on the 15th?
13th.
13th?
Yep.
Okay. I thought it was one after.
Tomorrow.
So, yeah, we're both celebrating the people that makes our lives easier, and Jesus, what would we do without?
Yeah.
I would be a mess, I know that. But thank you to our wives for putting up with us. And
happy birthday. Yeah, for sure. And we mentioned before, if you've got an event, no event's too big or too small, or you're a local business, you want to get a local business shout out, this is how you do it.
Yeah, you can contact us at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com, or as always, the safest, most cost-effective way of getting a hold of us is to message us directly on Facebook.
Yeah, that's right. Don't forget Wilk Production Studios. We do all kinds of different stuff, so check us out on all the social platforms. You'll find Small Town Network on X, Instagram, you name it.
You got a business, you got an event, you got a sale, or you got something special going on, let us know. We'll promote it for you.
Yeah, we do drone photography. Don't forget, check us out, Real Estate Live, 7 p.m. Thursday. So that's going to be awesome. You hear the music in the background. That's my Ukrainian friends, Uzori. And they are still fighting for their lives over there, but we appreciate their music, and our thoughts and prayers are always with them. Another week in the books, our first episode of 2026.
Have you written 2025 by accident?
Not yet, but it took me forever to fix every slide in the show because they all said 2025. But yeah, so happy New Year again. We hope 2026 is awesome. But hey, spread the word about us. We need your help. Get your friends to like and follow our Small Town Network page. Check out Wilk Production Studios. But we appreciate y'all, and we will see you next week. Go get an animal at the Roane County Animal Shelter.
It's a good time for it.
Yeah. Have a great week, everybody. From all of us here at Small Town Network, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm John Evans.
Have a great week, and we will see you next week.